Going to be close. Did Putin go up to your office, and did you guys like bond or anything this week? He's in town.
No, I didn't know anything about him coming to my office, but I will tell you that I think in terms of leadership, he's getting an A, and our president is not doing so well. They did not look good together.
What do you think Putin is up to in the Middle East? He's moving planes. He's moving advisors into Syria. What is he up to?
Well, we spent $2 trillion, thousands of lives, wounded warriors all over, and Putin is now taking over what we started. And he's going into Syria, and he frankly wants to fight ISIS, and I think that's a wonderful thing. You know, I said that a year ago, and everybody said, oh, that's terrible. If he wants to fight ISIS, let him fight ISIS. Why do we always have to do everything? But he wants to go in. He wants to fight ISIS. Now, he wants to keep, as you know, he wants to keep your leadership, your current leadership, Assad, in Syria. Personally, I've been looking at the different players, and I've been watching Assad, and I've been pretty good at this stuff over the years because deals are people. And I'm looking at Assad and saying maybe he's better than the kind of people that we're supposed to be backing because we don't even know.
Yeah,
who
but he's
we're
a mass murderer with the gas and all of that. But what's the downside of Putin fighting ISIS?
We don't know.
What's the downside of Putin fighting ISIS?
I say there's very little downside with Putin fighting ISIS, and Putin wants to keep ISIS out of Russia, and therefore he's become very active with
I'm going to tell you what the downside is.
And I think that's to our benefit.
I'm going to tell you what the downside is.
Well, you're going to say the downside is we're losing control of the Middle East.
No.
But with this kind of leadership, we're never going to have control of anything.
Once Putin gets in and fights ISIS on behalf of Assad, Putin runs Syria. He owns it. He'll never get out. Never.
All right. Okay. Fine. I mean, you know, we can be in Syria. Do you want to run Syria? Do you want to own Syria?
No,
I want to rebuild
but I think
our country, Bill.
Putin wants to run and call the shots in the Middle East, and the United States will be on the sideline.
I said that. Sure.
That's what he wants.
Right. And you have huge oil reserves. You have tremendous wealth in the Middle East that people don't even know about. And by the way, forget about Putin. You have Iran is going to take over Iraq. I called that many years ago on your show. I said we should have never gone into Iraq, which I should be given a little credit for vision because I'm the only one running that said that. But we should have never because you totally destabilized the Middle East.
And that's true.
But the fact is that Putin now. Well, that's what happened. You destabilized. And by the way, Iran is going to be taking over Iraq, including their vast oil reserves, and the leftovers are taken over by ISIS. So what have we done with our incompetent leadership?
We have given the Middle East primarily to Putin and Iran, and they will run it for the foreseeable future. And if you were elected president, you'd have to deal with that, and that's going to be one hard thing to deal with. Now, as I said, we're going to hold you over.